welcome back on my channel. Long time no see, but January was a crazy month for me, especially work-wise, but now I hope it's going to calm down a little bit. And in today's video I would like to talk to you about home decor and homeware. So as you know, in April last year, me and my boyfriend, we moved in to our house. So obviously the first favorite is the house itself. We love it, and I think the main reason why we love it so much because it's different. That's why I like it in the first place. It's big, it's spacious, because Barney views some other houses that I couldn't view myself, but he obviously made videos for me so I could see, and I didn't like them. They were too typical, sort of even too British for me. And obviously there was one that Barney liked a lot. I was like, yeah, I like it, but again, it was very pricey. But obviously we can tell you the whole story of us looking for a house for our other channel, if you would like to. So yeah, when I walked in, what I was surprised is how much space is in the house, how spacious it is. So I just loved it. I love the big windows that we have here, that is not so typical. The estate itself looks amazing, different. And the one thing that the house is spacious, another weird thing about the house is it is 3 stories, and that's how you got the space, because all your rooms are not sort of cramped on like 2 floors. We have 3 floors, so that's how we got so much space that our bedrooms are really big. Like this one, it's massive, so this is top floor and this bedroom is massive. And it's just like, wow, we have high ceiling here with big windows, so we just love it. On the first floor, the 2 rooms that we have there, again, they're very, very big. So comparing to other new builds, that's where we're winning. And again, price-wise, that was cheap. Honestly, that was so cheap. So we've done a really, really good deal on this house. Barney wasn't so sure about the house at first. He was like, it's weird. And I was like, yeah, that's why it's so good, because it's weird, it's different. And after watching the videos millions times, he was like, yeah, I like it. But first, obviously, I told him, you know what, I like the house, you need to buy it. That's the story of how we got the house, basically. So the house had to grow on Barney first. But he actually listened to me, and I don't think he regrets. We love it. So obviously that is the first big favorite of this video. So what I would like to start with is that I'm not sure if you noticed, but new builds usually lack of character. So that is annoying because they look all the same, so plain. I mean, unless you actually choose some pieces like the kitchen, like you actually choose the cupboards and everything, but then you actually have to wait for the house to be built. With ours, we couldn't wait, and that was pretty much the last house they have left, and this house was a show home as well. So yeah, they lack character. We have like grey carpets, as you can even see here. So they're very, very basic, and to be fair, tasteless. I mean, I know I noticed that loads of people love all these white, grey, silver houses. I don't like it. I don't like that kind of home decor. It seems too cold for me. I want our house to be cozy, obviously. So we try to actually add some character to it. The color scheme that I have for this house is navy blue, as you can see, white, grey, black and gold. So that is my idea for the house. Obviously Barney agrees with me, so that's our color theme for the house. So I was looking for obviously some pieces that will go along with it and that I will actually love. So the first thing is, as I did not want any silver pieces in the house, even though we have plenty, like event door handles that I hoped in spring to paint. So I was looking for gold cutlery, and believe me or not, it is difficult to find. I wanted a cutlery that would be good quality and also dishwasher safe, and I found out that Maybe you can, even in home bargains, you can find gold cutlery, but it's not dishwasher safe and it just seems cheap. So I was looking for some good quality one and I found some in IKEA and I love it. First, I only got one set to find out whether it is actually good quality, if it's not going to go rusty or anything like that when you're going to use it every day. And actually, I love it. It looks basically brand new. Obviously, sometimes it just needs some polish, but that's it. And I love it. They feel heavy. They're thick, heavy, so it's a very good steel. And it's a bit pricey because I think now the price is £60 per set, and in the set I think you have 24 elements, if I'm right. I'll show you the picture here anyway, and I'll leave the link to it in the description. But £60, but first I got one set, which I think in April was £55. Now it went up to 60, but oh well, everything is going up in prices. So I think it is really worth it. It looks amazing, it's different. Everyone is surprised when they see a gold cutlery because that's not usual. Even the black one is not usual, even though you can find more and more of it now in stores. So if you look for unusual cutlery, go to IKEA and grab that set because it is amazing. We've been using it for months now and we always wash them in the dishwasher and they are completely fine with it, so I love it. Next thing I couldn't bring with me here, but I'll obviously show it to you. It's my world map. You could see the world map, this metal world map, in one of my haul videos, and now it's hanging on the wall and it looks amazing because what I'm trying to create in our hallway is that impression that wow, it has character, it's big and everything, and that world map really adds character to this quite plain hallway that we have, because you know it's massive. I went for the large size I think, and you know it just looks amazing. So I would really recommend. It's not that expensive in my opinion, and I think that Run very often has some discount that buy one get second one half price, so I think it's really good. We have another wall art for our ensuite here in our bedroom, and I really love it. It is amazing. So I just love it. So if you're looking for something quite unusual and you love to travel as well, I would really recommend that world map. Ideally I would like to add some photos to it from the places where we went. So I hope we go to some more places, hopefully now the world will actually properly reopen, that I'll start actually putting some photos around it from the places that we visited. Another thing is again from IKEA, and it is bedding. Some of the bedding in IKEA can be a bit pricey as well, which I'm like, come on, after all it's bedding. But I got one set that I wanted to get for a long time. I think I've got this one for like over a year now even, and I love it. The only thing is that it creases. It really creases. You can see how creased it is. But I like the quality. I love its colors. It's like white and grey. It looks amazing on the bed. I just love it. It's quite simple, quite elegant as well. So I just love it. So I think this is a quite popular bedding from IKEA anyway, so I think pretty much everyone has it, but I like it. I like the bedding that's quite simple. This one is quite funky. It's like winter / Christmas one. Over Christmas we had in the guest bedroom, but now I moved it here because it's January, so it's still winter, so I thought it will look nice. It's brushed cotton, so it's very nice. So yeah, if you're looking for some nice good quality bedding, obviously I wash it in the washing machine like 40 degrees I think, and it looks completely fine. I don't have a tumble dryer. I dry all my clothes and bedding and towels on the air dryer and they're completely fine. Just the only thing, it needs a little bit of ironing before I put it on the bed. If you want your bed to look really nice, On the other hand, it's pointless because it's going to crease because you're going to sleep in the bedding anyway. Another thing is towel. I brought a small one, but I've got pretty much, I think, all sizes. These towels are from Marks and Spencer. Really good quality, I must say. They might seem not so fluffy now, but actually once you start using, they are getting fluffy. So this luxury Egyptian ones, and I really like them. This is like a hand towel, but I have also face cloths and obviously some bigger ones like for your body, and I really like them. They're really good quality, they're nice and thick. Actually, these towels Barney told me about, that we should get some from Marks and Spencer, so I let him go to the store and get some for us. We have all in the same colors because one of the actual life hacks I found on YouTube, I think, was that to actually make your washing of towels easier, just have them all in the same colors, and that was my idea. So we have all in the same grey color. I mean, we have a couple of black tea towels for the kitchen, but they still can go all together. I don't like all these funky colors. No, I want something that will go along with the color theme that we have in the house, and grey is in this color theme, so I just love it. Another thing is our lanterns. I wanted something for our staircases to make them look nicer because they were quite plain. And you know, when the stairs turn, you know, you have that big step, like white step, and it was just asking for something to be there. So I was thinking I want either lanterns on pampas grass, but I went in the end with lanterns and I just love them. But again, finding lanterns that would be black and quite big and which wouldn't cost a fortune is very difficult, because you can easily spend like 50-70 pounds per lantern, which I was like, okay, that's a little bit too much. And I found those ones that I have in Yisk for like 12 pounds. They were on some sale when I was looking for them. We unfortunately don't have Yisk where we live. The nearest one is half an hour away. But I found out that they have them in Doncaster, so I asked my dad to go and get some for us. So we got 2 lanterns for the staircase. We got some LED candles from Amazon as well. They were like £16 per set, and we have 6 different sizes candles, and I just love it. They have a timer, so every day on the same time they switch on, so it's just amazing. So yeah, I just love their lanterns. They look so nice, and they're big. They, I think, 50 centimeters tall. And another thing is that the glass is actual glass, not plastic. So that's another thing. So they're really good quality. They're like metal and glass. So I think 12 or even 24 pounds. It's still a really good price. Another thing is a paint, and it's this paint that we have here. So it's Dulux Sapphire Salute paint. I love that shade. This is just one coat. It looks amazing. We have the same one in the downstairs toilet, and it just looks amazing. This color looks so luxury, I would say. So with gold and white, it just looks amazing. Obviously this bed is not white, but it will be. One day it will be white. But yeah, with some gold details on it. Like here we have a mirror on the chest of drawers that you can't see, but it looks amazing. So these 2 colors go really well together. So if you want to add some character and some feature wall in your living room or your bedroom, I would really recommend that paint. Another thing is something that we made ourselves. It's a dining table. So we didn't have a dining table for a long time, and when I was looking at prices, I was like, okay, I'm not spending 500 and more on a table when it's quite a simple construction, especially the one I wanted. Because first I wanted a table that would extend so it doesn't take up too much of the room, even though our living room somehow extends. I have no idea how, but we put more and more furniture and we still have space. But I noticed that it all depends of how you're actually going to organize your furniture in that room, because when we went to next door, they have completely different layout for the furniture and it looks small. There is literally no space there, while in our living room we still have plenty of space. So I wanted a dining table, like, even though I don't like wood, I wanted a wooden table. So we got some wood, and again, it can be so expensive because we were going to all those places and asking for the prices of the wood that we need for. I wanted quite a thick one as well, and when I heard the price like £100, I think that was the cheapest. I was like, come on, it's just wood. But in the end I found someone on Marketplace that was selling the wood that we needed, so even we still have some leftovers, and with delivery we paid £70, something like this, so not bad at all. So I was really happy to get it. Then obviously we had to sand everything down, and then we used oil for it to get the color that we wanted, and it just looks amazing. Obviously it took us a few attempts with legs, because I wanted a metal legs as well, so I found those on Etsy, and these were the most expensive part of the table, but in the end I think it all cost us about £250. I think something around that price, so again we saved some money. The chairs we've got from IKEA, but I love our table. It again adds character to the living room, where we have a sofa that I'll talk about in a second, which is grey, and again carpet is grey as well, that we hope to change to laminate this year. But I just love our table, and you know, the feeling that you actually made it is amazing, because it just looks amazing. Yeah, no one would say that it's handmade. Probably everyone would think, you know, it could be like a mass production or something. But seriously, when I was looking at the prices, the same size, £500, £600, and we also made a bench that we can put under the table, so it saves space, so I just love it. And the last but not least is our sofa. So again, when I was looking for sofa, I looked at the prices and they were like £1,000. I was looking for a corner sofa bed, because I know I want to have guests around that would stay overnight as well, so come on, we need beds. So when I saw the price of £1,000 for a sofa, I was like, no way, I'm not going to pay that much for a sofa. So in the end I reminded myself that my parents ordered a sofa from some Polish company and they didn't spend that much, and so I found, I think, the same one, and with delivery it was less than £400, so I think it's a really good price. It's really good quality, it's very comfy, so I'll leave the link to their website in the description, so you can check it yourself. So if you live in the UK, you can just message them, ask how much will be the delivery. Obviously we have to wait. We had to wait for with some sofa they have them in the warehouse, but with some they actually have to make it for you. So we had to wait about 6 weeks. So when I finally had the final date when we can get the keys and move in, I ordered it, so we still had like 2-3 weeks of waiting for a sofa. So it wasn't that bad, because I know that someone's waiting like 12 weeks or 15 weeks for a sofa, so I'm like, no. So yeah, it was rough without the sofa in the living room. So you know, camping chairs and that stuff. That I think that's the stage that everyone who's moving into their house is going through. So yeah, I just love it. The sofa, like I said, it's quite neutral, it's grey, it's a nice shade of grey. It looks quite elegant. I would say it's quite modern as well, but again, it looks so good in our living room. Obviously just loads of cushions and a blanket, and it just looks amazing. And with grey, you know, you can easily add some more character to it. So that would be it in this video. Let me know what you think about all those items and if you would like them in your house as well. If you recently moved into your house, let me know. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If yes, please leave it a thumbs up. If you still don't subscribe to my channel, you can do it now. And I hope to see you very soon in the next video. Bye!